New routine in town. Actually, it's an old routine. It's made new again. Talked to my good buddies Dave and Robert about not programming but progression specifically. More about getting stuck. The outside noises you get. Last video I was kind of hinting at unwarranted help that kind of gets in the way. It makes it sound like other people are doubting you. Also, in Robert was trying to hit I mean, he got a PR, good PR, but he was trying to hit a higher PR, and he had a failure on that. And I feel for him. When I was running the 531, it's asking for basically a PR every week. A lot of those weeks I failed, and a lot of those weeks there's a lot of doubt that goes into your mind, and that for me it ruined me. A lot of those training sessions, before, after, during, not before obviously, but those turned me off, and I just had horrible training sessions. But getting over that hump, that's in today's hump day, it's rough. But at the same time, what people have to do, they have to realize they still have a goal in mind. And a lot of people, what they do is, like, say a program is 6 weeks. They go to the second week and they bomb out. They go, oh man, this is tough. Programming is not right. Next program. On the other hand, I'm running a program like Smolov, where you're basically squatting every other day, and I don't even have soreness anymore. I squat almost maximum intensity. Volume does progress slowly, but here's the big difference. I'm adjusting to it, and your body will adjust to it. You hear all these things about overtraining. You need recovery. You need nutrition. Yes, those are important, but for lifting weights, especially, if you're not challenged, if your body's not challenged, why would it grow? That doesn't make any sense. Smolov adds volume bit by bit every single day, so that's why it is tough. Don't get me wrong, but it's a program that I enjoy and I hate at the same time. I can adjust to that volume. I realize it's a very well thought out program, a shock program, but the volume slowly increases, and I can adjust to it. But a lot of other people, not everyone, but a lot of people give up on the second week of a normal 6-week program because your second week is your baseline. That's what Dave and I were talking about. If you just can't give up on a program and say, oh, the program might be bad, I gotta switch to a different program, this thing's too hard. Well, if you just reach your baseline, and if you can't progress, of course you're gonna hit a plateau every single time. Now you can make other adjustments though, like I mentioned, recovery and nutrition. The one thing I've adjusted, I haven't adjusted my macros per se per day, but I've adjusted most of my food before the workout. And I found that personally for me, that gets me through the workout way better with a full stomach. Now a lot of people are different. Some people can't work out with a full stomach. Also, you saw me jump up and down. I used to do that a lot before, about a year or two ago, before I squatted every single time. And I fired off my nervous system and such, but I stopped doing that after reading this article about you gotta stay calm, make sure your form's correct, etc., etc. Hey, that works for other people, but I fell into this whole thing, oh man, maybe I could do better. And I've been, personally lifting for a while, so I know what my form is. So I went back to firing myself up, getting all my nervous system pumped up, and that resolved the problem of my problem of having to warm up and such. I'm getting way better results now. At the same time, man, it's hard. I've been lifting alone for a while. I haven't had a real training partner for about a couple years, and maybe I'm just a baby, but that gets rough for me. But today was a lot different. A lot of people came up to me, said, "Hey, great lift, man." No one has to say that. But people were encouraging. They weren't, questioning my form. Instead of questionable about my form, they can talk about it after. You know, they can, hey, maybe you could adjust this and such. But during the lift, everyone was encouraging. There were a lot of people, you know, a lot of new faces I haven't seen before today come in. That fired me right up. Halfway through the set, you know, or not halfway through the set, but halfway through, you know, the squat session, someone came up to me, hey, great work, man. You know, that just, yeah, sometimes it sounds lame whatsoever, but man, that fired me right up. Encouragement. And a lot of times you won't, that'll be random though, you won't always find that, but that gets you through the hump. If you can't find a training partner, if you have a training partner, you know, if you don't do the same workout, I highly encourage trying to seek one out if you can, if you're lucky enough. I'm still trying to find one. I'll have something more on that later, but you know, getting over that hump, it's rough, but in the end, you gotta reach that goal. For anything, I had some, you know, personal career talk with some of my colleagues at work regarding that, and I'm an engineer by trade, so problem solving is what I like to do, and there is no cutthroat yes or no answer. That's what everyone always looks for. Do this program, then I'll get gains. Well, every program will get you gains. It's just you gotta find the right program. But if you find the right program, you gotta stick to it. Just because you hit a sticking point doesn't mean you should give up. Anyways, I'm gonna link. I posted David's video down here on my channel before. I'm gonna link it. I'm gonna link Robert's blog. Hopefully he starts posting some videos. They're great guys to follow. David, a champion powerlifter, and Robert is a very, very, very smart, motivating individual. He's about to do a meet, so I highly recommend you visit those. And remember, guys, you can never drink too much beer. You can only drink it too fast.